Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Feast from 2005. It's directed by John Gulager and stars Navi Rawat and Krista Allen. This film is the brainchild of writers Patrick Melton and Marcus Dunstan, who are the visionaries behind several of the Saw films, the Collector series, and other standalone films, but this is where they got their start, through winning a reality show competition put on by Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. See, there was this reality competition back in the early 2000s called Project Greenlight, run by Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. A bunch of people could submit their scripts and one would be chosen, and I think a director was chosen as well, and then the director made the movie throughout the course of the show. As far as I know, they only did 2 seasons of it. The first season birthed the film The Battle of Shaker Heights, which I think introduced the world to Shia LaBeouf, but I could be wrong about that, I don't know. And the second season ended in this film, Feast. One was much more successful than the other, and I'll give you a hint which one. It rhymes with beast. Anyway, Feast. This is a super fun, super gory monster film, kinda in the style of From Dusk Till Dawn, where you have a group of people trapped in a bar fighting monsters. In that movie it was vampires, but in this film it's unknown beasts with sharp claws, but it's still a group of survivors inside a bar. I love the opening 10 or 12 minutes of the film where we're introduced to each character with a nickname, occupation or fun fact, and life expectancy. This is of course hilariously subverted by the 30-minute mark, so even though you're told where everything lies, don't fall in love with anyone, because anyone can die at any time. And I mean anyone, as they do kill a kid, which is usually a big no-no, but in this film, it totally works. I'd have to say out of all the characters, my favorite is Grandma, a drunkard of an old woman who spends the whole film drinking and quite unaffected by the shit going on around her. She eventually ends up taking a bottle of liquor and hiding in the walk-in freezer, I think more out of looking for a quiet place to drink than looking for a place for safety. She's hilarious. And speaking of which, this movie is not just straight horror, as it has a very good amount of comedy mixed in with that horror, so it never gets too serious. Which is great because it makes the film at least twice as entertaining. There are 2 sequels, which we'll be watching because I own them, but I've never seen them before, so let's hope they can ride this train of awesome for another 2 films. I'm going to give Feast a B- because they do try sneaking in the F slur. Tomorrow we watch the second film in the series, Feast 2 Sloppy Seconds. See y'all then.